We are live. We are live and just kicking back. I need to make some coffee midstream. I'm not sure how this joint is going to work out, but we got to get right into it. Let's talk about it. Changes that need to happen ASAP. If 2K continues like this, I highly doubt 2K24 will have a large player base. Or maybe it just be a bunch of newbies. Maybe it just be a bunch of news. What up, No Cat? What's good? Who knows what is going to be out there, but it just can't go on like this. I know that much. Let me just let them know that we're live. We are live. We are live. What up, Toonie? What's good? Big Rel, I see you. Rich Homie Saul, what up? Ruckus, yes, sir. What up? What up? I already deleted my 2K23. That's how folks are feeling. Is that how folks are feeling? Hey, if you can, I'm going to be shouting this out throughout the video. I just started my second gaming channel. I understand YouTube very well, so it really helps to get that velocity up. So if you could take a second and type exclamation point and the number 2 in the chat to bring up the link to the second channel. Drop a sub if you can. I definitely appreciate that. It helps create velocity so I could have a smoother start while trying to develop this second gaming channel. We're going to be going live on that channel as well. We could talk 2K, but we're going to talk a ton of other games on the second channel too. It's called All City 2. All City TOO. Very simple. YouTube.com/@AllCity2. Or just type exclamation point and the number 2 in the live stream chat. The second channel will come up. Please subscribe to the second channel. That really helps us out. It'll definitely help me out. That's what I could say. It'll definitely help me out. I appreciate y'all so much for even considering making that happen. Let's talk some 2K. Suave, what up? I got a 6-1. I don't have the 6-1 ready. Especially that I started the second gaming channel, it kind of set me back. I was grinding my 6-1, but the second gaming channel kind of set me back because I'm creating content for that channel. And right now we're on the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy video game. So I'm trying to play that game and create content. You got to play it in order to make content. So that's the time I'm on right now, and still managing the Discord, still creating content for y'all. Appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Truth prevails. I appreciate that so much. Anybody else who subscribe, please let me know in the comments, in the chat here. I definitely appreciate that. Thanks for bringing it up as well. Yeah, I've been playing Hogwarts as well. No cap. I need some people to play pro-am. Random's killing me. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing tryouts. If you guys are like need players to run with and you need to play with verified players, you can try out for our Lunatics. We're gonna be still hosting tryouts within our Discord to help build the Lunatics chat room. It's an exclusive chat of verified players within our Discord. To join or try out, just type exclamation point Discord in the chat. The link will pop up. You can come on out and try out when I send out the message for Lunatic tryouts. You'll get that badge by your name. That's why it says get this badge. In our Discord, we have a ranking system in our Discord, and you'll get this badge by your name to let everybody, all 25,000 members, know that you are indeed a verified player in that Discord. You are an All City Lunatic. Just type paid promo. All you got to do is type exclamation point and the number 2 to bring up the second channel. That's this channel here, All City 2, or you can go to youtube.com/@AllCity2. YouTube now uses handles, so it makes it easier to find newer channels. So you could put @AllCity2 in youtube.com/@AllCity2 and it'll come up. Or you could type exclamation point and the number 2 to bring up the link. I truly, truly appreciate y'all helping me get. I would love to hit 100 subscribers today. We just started the channel, I think 2 days ago. I dropped my first video. So yeah, we're gonna be working toward getting that happen. It's a slow going process, and any help that you guys could offer is definitely appreciated. But let's talk about it, man. What's going on in 2K23? I appreciate all you guys, man. It truly means a lot that you guys are even considering going to the second channel. It's super dope. If I'm on current gen, can I try out? No, we're not doing current gen because I'm not on current gen and we haven't found a leader to lead the way for tryouts on current gen. And current gen doesn't have much life left in it. So I think we got either a year or two at most for current gen. One game I green, one game I miss every shot. I know the struggles, I know the trials and tribulations, Romeo Wright. I know them. Trust me. I'm there. I've been there. I dropped a jump shot video today. It's on the channel. I offer 3 separate jump shots to help get you guys right. And all 3 have been proven, tried, and true. I've taken them out there personally after the season 4 update. So, Busted, this is how it went down for me. I was so reluctant. I mean, like, I just did not want to get rid of the LaMelo Ball jump shot. So reluctant, man. And I'm trying all different bases. I'm trying all different releases with LaMelo. And man, I just came to the conclusion that me and LaMelo after the season 4 patch update is we just can't. We ain't mixing. I know a lot of you guys still use LaMelo. I can't. And that's just the bottom line. I can't have a 92 3 ball go out there and go shooting open shots and shoot 0 for 6 when I was already greening. I knew the animations through and through. I have hundreds of clips, greening shots, hundreds, all put together, which you guys normally see in the background of my videos. Now, after the season 4 patch update, I go out there and shoot 1 for 7, 0 for 7. I mean, with game after game after game. And you don't feel the connection to the jump shot. So 1 second, you should feel like you're shooting the same. 1 second, it's early. Next second, it's a late. It's like, get the hell out of here. And I'm not running PG. I'm running spot up. So there shouldn't be drastic changes in that timing. And one of the beautiful things about 2K23 prior to season 4 update is that before the shot even hit the rim, you knew whether it was late or early. You call it out. Tell your homies, yo, I held that too long. It's probably late. Like, go get the board. Or I released it early. Go get the board. 2K after the season 4 update, nah. I can't tell either way. But with those new jump shots, you'll know ASAP. Even when you're in the lab practicing, you'll know, like, oh, all right, I held that long. Cool. And they're easy to get used to on top of that. Hey, thank you, Toonie. Appreciate that. Solo, what up, man? What up, Solo 2K? James Williams, thank you so much for following the second channel. What up, Alex Jackson? What's good, man? I hope this is the last year for current gen. It's time to move into the future now. PS5s are available now. Facts, Luke God. That's facts. Hey, what up, Tron? All City Tron in the building. What do you mean current don't have long? I mean that 2K is not going to make 2 games for much longer. This is what I'm referring to. Hey, what up, Rome is dope? All City Luck in the building. The All City gang is here. Let's get it, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Shout out to the All City gang, man. They help keep our Discord community running super smooth, y'all. Yeah, I think it's light work. I know a lot of y'all think running a community of players. We're talking about 25,000 players in our Discord. And again, if you guys want to join the Discord, just type !Discord. It's free to join. I think some folks think the community runs itself. And I remember when I started Discord, I said, nah, this is not going to run itself. What's going to separate us from other Discord is us being able to use our discretion in monitoring and moderating the Discord. So, so that way we maintain that connection with the community instead of letting bots just run the whole Discord. Bots rank people up, bots remove people. No. In order for us to know and stay connected with the community, similar to how I built this platform here on YouTube, I took that same formula and applied it in Discord. We are connected, point blank, period. No matter how much work it has, we just made sure over the years that we got rid of the lame managers, the elite mindset type of managers thinking that you got to be good on the game in order to be a member in our Discord. Negative. Discord is for everyone. I said, hell nah, that's not going down. I don't operate that way. I don't even act like that. when I'm asking you guys if you would like to join Discord. Hell no, you're not gonna come into our Discord and all of a sudden it turns into a dictatorship. Hell no, one man can't run this world. It's not going down. Hey, appreciate you joining the second channel, Solitario. Yeah, we're having a ton more tournaments. Our next tournament will be for PS5, if I'm not mistaken. All City Slim and All City Big Red are the ones hosting these tournaments. You could always reach out to them in our Discord. We got something to prove after you guys did great. Shout out to Solo 2K TV. They gave Joe Knows the very first round. You guys know Joe Knows and Badge Plug were in our last tournament, and this was hosted for Xbox. And they ended up, we put them on both sides of the bracket. So Joe Knows was on one side of the bracket, Badge Plug was on the other side of the bracket. And as we had hoped that they would meet in the finals, but we didn't know what the other teams had to offer out there. So Solo 2K TV played Joe Knows in the very first round. That game was so exciting. Went into double overtime, which was absolutely crazy. That game went into double overtime. So you could imagine as we're watching, we're like, is Joe Knows finna get removed from the tournament in the first round? Oh, hell no. so we were like, damn, that'd be crazy. But he ended up beating Solo 2K TV's team and moving on to go into the finals and face Badge Plug and overall like get a victory over Badge Plug. So Joe Knows ended up winning the entire tournament. A super dope experience for everybody that was involved, man. And if you guys would like to participate in any of these tournaments that we're hosting, and you guys could best believe and expect to see some more of your favorite content creators' favorite content creator in these tournaments. It's gonna only grow. It's only gonna get bigger, and I'm looking forward to you guys getting on out there. Type !! Discord if you guys would like to join. When will the next Tony? We got something to prove. I can't wait for Discord on PlayStation next month. Yeah. Discord is joining, connecting with PlayStation, so you could open up Discord on your PlayStation. I can't wait for it either. Hopefully, it has the same level of security, because I don't go into the PlayStation parties because of the lack of security. Then he went off and won. Yeah. Joe Knows did go off. Joe Knows went off. He brought his LeBron James build. And if you guys were curious, I have the video on my channel of the finals. And you want to see Joe Knows in action running point guard with his LeBron James build. And I ain't gonna front, when I first saw him out there, Joe Knows got a bag on him. And it's a very like simple bag. But when he gets in his Duffy, it's a GG. That LeBron James build is something special. And I don't think anybody could run it. I think it's because of Joe Knows, the way in which he's running it. It's just watching him was like, it makes you feel like anybody could play like that, but that takes time. It takes a lot of time to develop that type of IQ to know. It's a very simple bag, man. It's very simple, but there's a lot of little intricacies that are in that bag. So if you like to see that, it's on the channel. I uploaded it this week. What's better, current gen or next gen? I never played current gen, so I can't tell you which is better. Yeah, it was definitely lit. What up, Father of Two? I can't wait for you. What up, Alpha Shady? What up, Big Red? Yeah, All City's definitely a family, man. Yeah, we've been working that way for a long time. Make it, and by the way, yeah, I got this little banner that you guys see right here. This little banner is for my second gaming channel. If you're just tuning in, please take a second and go subscribe to the second gaming channel. It definitely helped me out in getting this channel off the ground, creating some velocity and momentum to continue creating content on the second channel. It's called All City 2. If you would like to consider subscribing and helping us out here, just type ! And the number 2. So ! 2 will bring up the link for this second channel, and you can go drop a sub right quick. We're going to be playing your favorite games, a ton of different games, as All City Live TV is primarily dedicated to NBA 2K, and I want to expand that library of games that I play offline and bring that offline experience that I'm having to you guys. So tips and tricks on your favorite games, a ton of different games to play and connect with you guys about. and that'll help expand our Discord community as well. Thank you guys so much for the sub. Thank you, Raps. Where can I find that build at? The one Joe Knows was using? Probably on his channel. I think he did make a LeBron James build on his channel. I'm sure because he's been pushing that build. So yeah, it's more than likely on his channel. Good afternoon, Jay. What are the games you're doing on the second channel? So right now we're starting with Hogwarts. Then by the time I'm completed with Hogwarts for the second channel, the Harry Potter game. And by the way, if you guys haven't found out about the Harry Potter game, I'll give you guys some insight. Some of my favorite games was Zelda Breath of the Wild and Red Dead Redemption 2. Zelda Breath of the Wild is on the Switch. I actually got the Switch for Zelda Breath of the Wild. I didn't know anything about it. I'm like 5 years late playing this game. It already been out for 5 years. I got on and I was instantly hooked to Zelda Breath of the Wild. Instantly. It was so immersive, challenging all the way from beginning to end. It just got better and better and better all the way up to the end. Just an amazing game. The developers did so good with that. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was another game that I absolutely loved from beginning to end. They're two totally different games in regards to graphics, but the impact and immersiveness worked the same for me. Getting on Harry Potter's Hogwarts Legacy, I'm having the very same experience. So that's why I made reference to Hogwarts looking like it's gonna be just a great game to go through. So that's what we're on now. That's gonna lead us to in about 2 or 3 months Zelda Tears of the Kingdom dropping. So that'll lead us into there. And I'll be creating content for those 3 months on any games that I'm playing currently, going live and all that good stuff. Nah, it's not a second channel. I was just wondering. 2K needs to just change shooting back to how it was. Facts, James Williams. You beat Hogwarts already? I haven't dropped the 6-1 bill yet. I haven't dropped it. Salute to you, King Retro. What up, man? What up, King Retro? Appreciate you coming through. What up, Smoking Beard? Oh, man, beginner in the building. What's good? How do you feel about the Assassin's Creed franchise? Well, I played Valhalla. And it wasn't a bad experience because it kept me engaged for quite a while. The games, I loved it in the beginning when because I was here, I was gaming when Assassin's Creed first came out, the very first one. And it was amazing when it first came out. But it seemed like they didn't enhance the gameplay mechanics throughout the years. And it seemed like a mediocre experience. Up until Valhalla hit, Assassin's Creed Valhalla was a generally good experience, but it's not going down as one of my favorites. There's like a missing component in Valhalla. So, but I thought it was all right. I think the tools that they have, they could get so much more out of it. They just got to expand past like what they know to be successful right now. And I think any developer, in my opinion, will do good to check out Zelda Breath of the Wild and incorporate some of the key aspects that make that game fun into all open world games. Point blank period. Zelda Breath of the Wild for me is the absolute, none even close, gold standard of open world games. I mean, no game even comes close, in my opinion. That is the gold standard to open world games. Exploration, incentivizing your exploration. You could look somewhere off on the other side and you'll see a mountain. And you're like, I'm going to travel over there and go on top of that mountain. And yeah, you're doing that. It's open world just done right. It's just amazing. Do you think season 5 is going to be good? I'm not sure if season 5 is going to be good. I'm not certain about 2K right now. I'm not certain about where they're taking this. What do you think needs to happen for 2K24 to be a good experience? Because 2K23 was dope when it first dropped. Yes, Frank, I think it's a must play too. Yeah, I was just going through Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is probably 3rd on my list for favorite games. I was just playing it right before I got Hogwarts. I was trying to complete it again. So I got a good ways through and then Hogwarts just dropped. So I think I don't have my Elgato up, but yeah, Not open world enough. What up, Brandon? What's good, man? The new Zelda is about to go crazy. Big facts. Yep. Just type exclamation point and the number 2 All City Luck to bring up the second channel. Exclamation point and the number 2. And to bring up the second channel. Thank you, Rome. Where my Ravenclaw facts? Yeah, I got Ravenclaw. You got Ravenclaw as well? Yeah, I got Ravenclaw. So that's the house that I'm in for Zelda Hogwarts. Let me see where we're at. Maybe we could do like let me just check where we're at on the second channel as far as subscriber count is concerned. Looks, yo, hold on a second. You guys are going crazy. All right, man. I appreciate y'all so much for making that happen. Currently at 78 subscribers on the new channel, the second channel. We need 22 more subscribers to get that to 100. Let's make that happen if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Super dope. I would love to see 100 subscribers on there. Goal is to get to 1,000 to get monetized, but I'm not asking that of you guys, especially with limited content on the channel. I've only uploaded 2 days in a row. So as I progress, I'll come back to you guys. We want to make sure we get that 1,000 fairly quick. So we can get monetized and that'll help us create more content, at least encourage us to create more content. But yeah, 22 more subscribers to get us to 100 subscribers is super dope, man. It's really humbling what you guys be making happen, and your constant endless support. It's really be humbling, because I try and put myself in y'all shoes and be like, what is it about me that y'all connect with that you say, all right, City Ass, we'll help deliver. It's so dope. It's just so dope. Alpha Shady, yeah, Black Flag. Oh, you're talking about the Assassin's Creed. Yes, sir. Sadly, it's the only house that has the least quests in the game. Hold on. What do you say? Ravenclaw has the least? Ah. I want to be a Resident Evil fan, father, too, but I'm not into games that just scare you for the sake of scaring you, those jump scares. And I'm not really a scary dude, but I like to play games either competitive, like 2K, or a challenge. And this is why I was reluctant to make a second gaming channel, because these other games are my getaway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like where I go to relax. So these games that are hella intense outside of Elden Ring, because Elden Ring was intense, but woo, that game was beautiful and dope. Oh, that joint was fresh. But I don't like Resident Evil. It looks dope. I tried doing live streams about it here on this channel, and I couldn't play it offline. It wasn't keeping my attention offline. It was just like, all right, man, I'm walking down this hallway. You're gonna burst through this wall right now. I know it. And it doesn't happen right when I think it, but it happens 2 seconds later. And I'm like, get out of here, man. You're trying to jump scare me for no reason, man. You're in Gryffindor? All right. Yeah, if y'all hyped about the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy video game, come follow me in my journey. I'm playing it on my second channel here at All City 2. Just type exclamation point in the number 2, and the link will come up for the second channel. Subscribe, get us to 100 subscribers. That'll be dope. Let me see where we're at now. 82 subscribers. Yeah, get us to 100, man. Thank you. That's so dope. 18 more subscribers for the second channel. Type exclamation point 2, the number 2, to bring up the second channel. All City Live TV. Have you heard about the bans? I did hear about the bans in my team, which was crazy. Buying MT from China. If you play My Career, you are automatically better than 50% of the My Team community. Yeah, I did hear about what happened. If you guys don't know what JFrog is talking about, 2K, My Team disqualified. And I think it was like, what was it, the quarter or something? I forget. But they just disqualified a ton of people who purchased My Team points outside of 2K. And they were trying to get into these corner, I forgot what they, preliminary qualifiers or something like that. I forget what it was, but So I checked out Big Zo's Hufflepuff has the most quests and a special quest it has that no other house has. Interesting. Interesting. You know, content will come. Let's give City the support. Appreciate you tuning. Thank you, man. So I checked out, you guys know there's a new boxing game out, right? And if you don't know, it's called Undisputed. You should check it out. After watching some videos, and me personally, I've had a lot of training in boxing. So I watched videos leading up to the release of Undisputed. And I like what the developers had to say and why it was taking so long to release the game. And I thought that I was going to see something different when the game released, because it seemed that the developers had an understanding of like in-depth techniques or in-depth boxing techniques, from footwork to how you're throwing your punches. It seemed like they were really going to go in depth. And I got to say, I'm not tremendously disappointed, but I wasn't all too impressed either. There was something about, from lighter to heavyweight fighters, lighter fighters should be able to, all right, like Ali said, float like a butterfly. And I think they missed that aspect of it, the motion. They got everything else right, moving like a boxer would normally move, the way your back foot is set versus your front foot, and using your front foot to step forward or whatnot. But there was something a little bit disappointing about what I was seeing in the lighter weight boxes and how they moved. It seemed robotic. The punches seem good, and when somebody connects with those punches, it seemed really good. But it looks like there's a missing component, and hopefully they address that. Hey, good luck on your job interview. Hogwarts is boring to me because it's just talking to people in story mode. It's not. You must be shout out to, because I think, hey, thank you for subbing to the second channel, my Prophet. I could see how it may seem boring to some people. If you like Zelda, if you like Red Dead Redemption 2, then you'll better understand why Hogwarts is gonna be fun. If you're, say, like a God of War fan, and I'm sure there's players who play both sides, but if you're a God of War type of fanboy, then this probably isn't for you. If you're somebody who has more of an open mind and understands why the developers are having you go through these motions, then you understand that it's gonna eventually get to a point where you're gonna need to apply everything you're learning in the beginning, which I've already gotten to that point, which is super dope. I think a lot of players aren't gonna have the patience. Is set for a particular player base, and I love everything I'm seeing about it so far. What up, Grayson? I never enjoyed, UFC. I never enjoyed the mechanics of UFC. I never liked anything about, and I've tried multiple ones, and I don't like UFC. But that's just me. I'm particular. I'm heavily particular. Fight Night was one of my favorite games, but I don't think I would enjoy Fight Night right now the same way I was enjoying it back then. I have a higher expectation right now, especially with next gen. Yeah, it was flawed between the weight classes. So I'm not tripping, right? Friendly View. I'm not tripping because I was looking at lighter weight classes. I'm like, hold on, are those heavyweights in there? Hold on a second. That's something Fight Night got right. When you brought out the lighter weights, you kind of felt the speed, and you kind of felt them floating out there, and you felt like you could actually box as opposed to just being a slugger. So I wish 2K had a competitor as well. An upload version of Mike Tyson Punch Out is what we need. And yeah, everybody, if you're old school, everybody remembers Mike Tyson Punch Out. Super dope. Let's see where we're at in our subscriber count. 17 more subscribers to get us to 100. Type exclamation point and the number 2 in order for you guys to bring up my second channel. It's called All City 2. I'll be playing your favorite games. We need 17 more subscribers to get us to 100 subscribers. If you haven't done so yet, please do so. It'll definitely help me out, create some velocity on the second channel to help get that channel off the ground. super grateful for what y'all do here, man. Do you have a badge layout for your 6'8" center to use in park? Badges, it's pretty straightforward. You think you got more space in park, so you gotta, things like off-ball pass might be useful in park. Running the center in park or three, things that eliminate or help with the amount of space that's created just from being in a 3v3 environment. But the same type of badges end up applying on that type of build. You might end up having to move higher. So your perimeter defensive, that high perimeter defensive attribute will definitely help you guys out. And the 95 steel, you'll make sure you want gold glove on. You want to leave that on for the park, things like that. But no, I don't have a particular layout. What up, Agent Q? What's going on, bro? Hope 2K24 change rec and pro-am with this random not passing or playing stupid. I don't think there's a way to fix how somebody plays when they get in the game. That's going to be a problem that's going to plague 2K. If you want to play with higher IQ type of players, I recommend joining our Discord and trying out for the Lunatics. Just type !Discord to join. But it's not a problem that 2K can fix unless they really go into your player cards and start matching players up accordingly, which I don't think is going to be a service that they ever provide. I could see them applying a no squads option for rec, because people have been asking for that for like 2 or 3 years now. But matchmaking, we always going to have that problem. Maybe they could do something with teammate grade. I don't know, find a new system for teammate grade. Release some Kidditch DLC in the future. I don't even know what either one of those are, Frank Daniel. Bro, hope to change the rec and pro-am. What up, Gabriel Lopez? What's good, man? Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you, Big Zoe. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you guys helping to get our second channel off the ground. 16 more subscribers left to get that 100 subscribers. Really appreciate y'all. If you would like to subscribe to our second channel where we're going to be live streaming today, definitely consider doing so. Type !and the number 2, and I'll be playing different games on that channel. We're working on Hogwarts Legacy right now. So if you guys are interested in something like that, seeing what the game is about, or if you just want to connect about 2K, I'll be live streaming on the second channel too. I'd rather play with AIs. I pass the open teammates and they either don't shoot or miss. Man, they ain't nothing worse than missing your shot. No, or rather, the only thing that's worse than missing your shot is not taking it. So I appreciate you, Big Heck. Thank you, Big Zoe. Salute to y'all. Homie said I'd rather play with the AI. They need to refix the shooting steals, rebuff interior. The shooting and steals and rebuff interior. Well, I was playing on my center the last time, and it was a little tough in the interior. I ain't gonna front. It's like they did something. They kind of toned it down. Shooting definitely needs a fix. Steals, man, did they mess up this game when you think about it. So in order to fix interior defense, which is what they did with the Season 4 patch update, which is why I'm even playing the game, because I remember I deleted the game prior to Season 4. I only re-downloaded it so I could share the rewards for Season 4 with you guys. I so happened to get on that night, noticed the changes to interior defense, and said, whoa, I love it. But they also applied some changes to shooting, and they also applied some changes to steals, where a 99 steal attribute is so erratic. One game, it works perfectly for you. The next game is like they're dribbling in your grill, making all the wrong decisions, and it undermines the shading system that they incorporated in NBA 2K23, because the shading system is supposed to tell the point guard where the defender is, and if the defender sees that red shading on the point guard, it should tell that defender, hey, this is a good moment to hit the square button, or hit the steal button rather. And I just don't understand it. They have the mechanics in place, implemented into the game, but it's like they don't dive deep when they incorporate these mechanics. And it's like, homie, the mechanics is there. Why don't it work? It says red. The point guard dribbled into the defender. Defender's playing his left hand, and the point guard does indeed cross over into the left hand. And all you see is a defender swipe through the player's body. 2K needs to be better. And you would think that it is a simple mechanic. Like, homie, if he crossed over into the left, it should be a steal. His ball handle is, say, an 89 or a 92. But you're playing against a defender has a 99 steal. Why don't those numbers matter? It's not all about badges either. Badges should take it. There should be some consideration, but those badges should have numbers on it in regards to the coding. So let's say unpluckable is, say, for just for the scenario's sake, let's say unpluckable is +4 to your ball handle attribute. So that +4, and then let's say somebody got a 99 steal and they have Hall of Fame glove. They apply the +4 for Hall of Fame glove. That puts them at 103 versus 92 ball handle with +4 to unpluckable, 96. The 103 should have, especially with a mistake like the point guard dribbling back into the left hand against the defender, that should be a steal. What don't we understand about this? I don't, it's so frustrating to me because it seems so easy. And it'll frustrate the community heavily in the beginning, but the community will adapt. I can't make that mistake again. Why doesn't 2K remember 2K19 where them lockdowns were going insane on everything? Only elite point guards were able to play good against a 2K19 lockdown. Them lockdowns did damage out there. Point guards were scared. If you wasn't elite, you were scared, and that lasted the whole year. Yo, that's the lock right there. Get away from him. Yo, pass the rock up. Pass the right. And I was playing park at that time, so there's even more space for point guards to live. Pass that rock up. That's a lock. Dudes were coming out with 3 straight locks and doing damage. No ball handle. Why can't we, like, 2K? That's my frustration. 2K has already shown us that they know how to do it right. But in each installment or iteration of 2K, they only get one portion right. So lockdown perimeter defense was right in 2K19. Interior defense, maybe not so much. And then 2K23 season 4, interior defense is a little better, but still bad. And perimeter defense is easy to contain, but they're not aggressive enough to get the steal. It's so confusing. Yeah, that RNG, facts. I feel like clamps and the higher perimeter defense is trash. Bumps and contact seems to be on and off. Yeah, so I get that. What sucks is that I have a lockdown, 99 steal, super high perimeter defense. And when I get out there, although I could contain really well. Like, that perimeter defense is going to leave you like just flowing to be able to contain. But the steal is not going to happen. And you notice at the end of the game, you're not getting more steals than another build like I bring out primarily is my 3-level scorer who only has an 80 perimeter defense and a 45 steal, still able to contain. But this isn't a 5. There's like a 5v5. Still able to contain, very similar to my lockdown. And the steal differential is not noticeable. So I can get 5 steals on my 80 perimeter defense, 45 steal attribute build, and I can get 5 steals on my 99 steal and 97 perimeter defense. But this player's badged out, and this player has low attributes and low defensive badges. But there's not that tremendously noticeable difference in how they play defense. And it just sucks. Harvey Porter in the building. That's Harry Potter. I appreciate you coming through. That's Harry Potter's cousin. He's from Compton. Harvey Porter. Appreciate you being here. We was just talking about your cousin's new game, Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys would like to see me play Hogwarts Legacy, or you need tips and tricks on new games that are coming out, please consider subscribing to the new channel that I just created. You guys can help me get this channel off the ground by subscribing to that second channel. It's called All City 2. Type the number exclamation point or type exclamation point and the number 2, and it'll bring up the link to the second channel. It looks like we need 16 more, actually 14 more subscribers to get to 100 subscribers. You see me cheesing here because that's a big moment. And when anybody starts a channel, it's a big moment. And I'm not someone, me personally, I'm not someone who takes on a venture and doesn't follow it through. So we're definitely going to be invested in this second channel and creating content. And if you guys could help make that happen, I'd definitely appreciate it. NBA Live needs to compete ASAP. Well, NBA Live is not competing no time soon, y'all. Brian Mazik from Forbes magazine had reported about 2 years ago. NBA Live wanted to drop a free-to-play game, free for y'all, because NBA Live hasn't had much success in the releases that they let out to like the player base. So people were disappointed with NBA Live. NBA Live stood maybe 2 years creating their new game, and they wanted to make it free to play so the player base could flood over there and see what they're giving, what game they created. The NBA, I guess influenced by NBA 2K, I don't know if that's true or not, but the NBA stepped in to tell NBA Live, nah, you guys can't drop a free to play because 2K is about to drop. It'll affect the sales. It'll affect the sales for 2K. Not only did they not release the free to play game, and this is Brian Mazik from Forbes, not only this Forbes.com, he's like a gaming sports writer. I don't know what else he does, but not only did they not release the free to play game, from what Brian Mazik reported on, they said that whole team that created the game got disbanded. It's like, you know how you disband your Pro-Am team? NBA Live's team got disbanded. What does that mean for the future of NBA Live coming back out and giving 2K some competition? Doesn't look likely, doesn't look likely. Do you think different takeovers make your player play more to that certain takeover? It certainly does. And the homie Laker fan touch base on this and offer you guys the stats and attribute increases. If you guys don't know, there's a reason why I don't pop my takeovers. Because as your takeover increases, your attributes are increasing as well. If you guys don't know about that, I know a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. Your attributes increase as well. But when you pop that takeover, then you get an additional attribute boost. So I'd be happy with the attributes that that apply as takeover increases. That's why you see yourself playing better as your takeover increases. And for different takeovers, you'll get different attribute increases. So let's say like a lockdown takeover, your speed is going to increase, a lot, things like that. You play a more aggressive defense, your defensive attributes increase. So those are some things to consider when you're out there using your takeovers and whether or not to even pop them joints. If you got Limitless, you may want to pop it because that joint is goated when it's popped. But NBA Live needs to take it to Mike Wang. He left them and glowed up 2K. They need to step up and make something worth trying. Do you think it's time to cut the cord on Park and 2K make the push to matchmaking? I would say yeah, because you're talking to somebody who spent years playing Park. And that's all I would play for the good majority of the time. It was like Park. I loved it. And 2K ruined this. I don't know if I grew out of the experience. At least 2K wasn't able to keep me intrigued in playing Park. Now, over the last 2 years especially, I can't even go in and play or enjoy one Park game. It just seems goofy. It seems childish. It seems poorly done, poorly made. The only thing that comes to mind in the Park game mode is goofiness. It doesn't seem realistic at all. And maybe they blended the cages in with Park, and I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, I definitely remember Street. optically or graphically, Live was leaps and bounds ahead as well. And I think so too. I believe that to be the case too, is the animations in Live that are lacking. They lack a realism that 2K has down packed. Like 2K has the animations down packed, where NBA Live, the best way I could describe it is, say, a crossover animation. We know it to be speed, like to have speed to it, but in NBA Live, the crossover speed is just unrealistic to what's actually happening on the court, where 2K has the complete body motion, like a motion capture, crossover animation and cross back, and it just gets it. The animations are off for NBA Live, and they need to go in. Some animations are dope, but then some animations are just like, oh my God, how dare they? There's a whole big company. Yeah, Park died hella fast. I didn't expect Park to have like a mass exodus of players. I never would have thought that. Park was what damn near almost everybody played. It was all Park. And then that joint quickly switched. Yeah, it's like arcade style, Fax King in New York. Matchmaking in 2K13 Blacktop was good, but the city just too much. Well, do you guys think they need to get rid of the city? I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. I'm gonna be dropping a video on things that need to happen ASAP. That's why I wanted to make this live stream, because things need to happen ASAP in order to encourage players to purchase NBA 2K24. This experience that we're seeing in season 4, it's not it. It's not it, 2K. So yeah, they need to make something happen, and I'm gonna list off a bunch of things. We need 12 more subscribers. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We need 12 more subscribers to get our second channel that you guys see on the screen up to 100 subscribers. If y'all guys can make that happen, I truly appreciate it. To get the link for the second channel, all you got to do is type ! and the number 2. And it'll bring up the link to the second channel. If you could take a second and subscribe, get us to 100, help us build that channel up, it'd be super dope. I'm going to play a bunch of different games on that channel. Or you can go to youtube.com/@allcitytoo. All City 2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, 12 more subscribers. Let's make it happen. In matchmaking in 2011, 2013, it will lag everyone out and end up playing 1v1. That is you can't front. Matchmaking was really bad back then. You can't front. I don't use the city at all. Waste the money. Yeah, the city needs to go, in my opinion. I kind of feel you, Mont. Funny you said exactly what I was thinking. 2K needs to get rid of the city and just do a neighborhood, just like the old days. 3, 4 different affiliations, and you travel to play there. Playing against other affiliations gives you 2 times rep. You know, since 2K introduced the city, I never understood why they didn't get that you should encourage players to play against other affiliations. Instead, they discourage players to play against other affiliations for the sake of having an affiliation day. And that's not, no, our day-to-day, we shouldn't be encouraged. There should be a challenge for us to go to another affiliation's court and take it over. And it should have been a thing where this very easy. This super easy, where let's say we're on the Beast of the East. And if you pull up your map, if somebody from the South Side comes over and takes over one of the court, bam, their logo goes on the court from the map view. So now Beasts of the East are coming back to be like, hold on a second. They traveled off to take over one court. They got to come back and make sure that they get the stamp right back on that court that Southside came to. So this encouraged constant traveling throughout the city. Oh, the homie took Southside took our court. Let's go get that back. Take that back. Go back to Southside. Try to take over. And it should be take over every day. Like until like Beasts of the East take over all courts and they just get stamps. And then, you know, that'll bring back the competition if we were going to do the city. But I agree with Tron. All of that needs to be removed. They poorly implemented it. The city doesn't feel like it's alive, even though they tried their best to make it feel alive. It doesn't feel alive. I would prefer to go into a menu system, Bam, scroll down, let me go to Beast of the East. Scroll up, let me go to Southside. And then it'll just load me up into a different park. We should be loading into our my course so we could practice. I shouldn't have to load somewhere and then travel to practice. And then when I'm in practice, I shouldn't have to exit off or exit out in order to change my jump shot or change my dribble animations. It's a lot to fix, 2K. Your boy joining right now. Thank you. I think I was subscriber number 65. Thank you, King of New York. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's see where we're at. I bet you it's like 8. Let's see. Yo, 5 more. 5 more subscribers. Let's get it. I love it. I love it. I love what y'all do here, man. 5 more subscribers gets us to 100 subscribers on the second channel that you guys are seeing right here. I will be going live on the second channel a little later on today, playing your favorite video games and offering tips and tricks, things like that. But we're just going to expand our library of games, which I normally do offline. I just wanted to bring my offline experience to y'all. So 5 more subscribers gets us to 100. Type exclamation point and the number 2, and it'll bring up the link to this channel. Yeah, the city is laggy. The city is laggy. That's one thing I don't like, because I was just grinding my 6-1 build. And again, when I travel through the city, it just feels like point A to point B, even though 2K has consolidated the city a lot, point A to point B feels like a chore that I want no part of. What up, Alex? What's good, man? Yeah, we out here, Alex. We are out here. I definitely would never work for 2K. They'd have to come with that bag. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had an opportunity to share these things as passionately as I'm speaking to you guys now. If they understood the passion and what we're experiencing, because especially someone like myself, a veteran playing the game since the inception, the first release on Dreamcast, you should take feedback accordingly, man, because we've been out here for a long time. And if they just had someone step back from development and say, okay, in 2K16, this was successful. Let's take that element. We got that in the bag already. It's already in our bag. Let's take that element. 2K19, this was successful. Let's take that element. 2K22, this was successful. Or 20, this was successful. Let's take that out the bag. And let's put everything together that has proven to be successful, put that together and put it out. I don't see what's the problem here. Yeah, they adding too much nonsense, facts. And I think that's what is exactly what I've been saying. You know, Tron is exactly right. What up, Slim? What's good? I kind of feel the same way. 2K has lost touch with the gameplay aspects of each iteration of the game. They just lost touch, and they're thinking aesthetics. Aesthetics pleases a crowd. Like when you make a game, right? So let's consider Elden Ring. Long-term project for long-term results. Grand Theft Auto, long-term project for long-term results. 2K throughout the years has created sentimental ties with the community because some of these older games are so nostalgic, and they just hit those they have those sentimental values in them that allow us to connect to those older experiences. And that was because the way they presented the game, you could tell that they was connected and they wanted to give us a particular gaming experience, not a look, a gaming experience. Now it seems like they're just presenting a look, and I think 2K thinks they're cool, and it kind of demeans and undermines the player base because the player base is smarter. And now we have more options than ever before, because back then mobile gaming wasn't even a thing. So you would think that developers will make sure each project has a long-lasting impact. It's impactful when you get on the game. And that's what's lacking in 2K. And I think that's a short-sighted approach toward creating a game, because now when new players get on, they're not developing those same sentimental ties. And what that means for the future of 2K, in my opinion, is that the player base is slowly, but most assuredly, gonna dwindle. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. They need parks like 2K15, realistic stuff. The newer parks are garbage. Yeah, nobody likes them. But if you I think if you ask one of the developers, they'll be like, wow, that was a massive project that was done so well. And it's like, but nobody playing them. It's a massive project that was done so well in comparison to the aesthetics of older games. But what we used to do before was so simple and easy. Click to go into the park, and you load up into your park from your MyCourt. And then you had a doorway that was right there if you wanted to go to another affiliation, and you travel to the next affiliation. You load it up in your MyCourt if you wanted to just practice and shoot around, which was, these are key aspects of the game that were most important to players. Now you feel like you dead seriously got to take a mission to go from one park to another. You like, the reason you won't go to another park or another affiliation is because the 2 minutes it takes you to travel there. Dead serious. I know a lot of y'all went through that. I ain't going all the way down there. You really feel like you're going all the way down there. It's like you're on the court and someone's finna ask you, yo, go to the store and get me a juice or a soda. Like, if you don't get up my face, bro, go to the store. You crazy? That's how you feel. You feel like you're getting played by 2K just to travel to another court. Nah, that's not how you do it. It's facts, young Lucky. It's facts. I liked how realistic 2K15, 16 graphics feel. And I don't know how we would feel if we loaded 2K16 back up right now. But I remember back then thinking, after the River City, after they won the championship and got the new court on top of the high rise, you saw helicopters flying around. That joint was litty, and it felt good when you got out there. It had an impact. But 2K doesn't look to make long-term games. They just put out whatever. I feel in order to move on and work on the next 2K. Yeah, I feel that. But I got to tell you, it sure looks like they're attempting to make a long-term impact on the player base, but it's just their mind state is wrong. In other words, if they invested all this time and effort that they put into creating this city, and that's a lot of time and effort, a lot of development. If they took that effort and put it toward gameplay and making sure gameplay was good and just gave us a menu system for traveling, it'd eliminate the whole city aspect, save them a bunch of time. I think the community wants simplicity back. We want simplicity back. Get out the way, 2K. It's like, there's somebody that just needs to walk in the office and just one time for the one time slaps one of those developers in the back of the head. Like, wake up. Don't you see what's happening? Just one time, one swift. I'm telling y'all, I'm somebody who grew up with the older dudes. Like, we couldn't even, you do something nice for the older dudes, like hold the door. And just for holding the door, you get smacked in the back of the head. That's how we grew up. So, and it was all love, because that same, the same dude got your back when something real goes down. And for 2K, I feel like it's all love, but somebody need to go in there and wake them up. Somebody needs to happen. Is that not facts? Is that not facts? There needs to be one person that has the balls to just be like, Mike, one time, wake up. Ronnie, if you don't get out those kids' clothes and get into some grown man outfits, wake up. Who do you think you are? You ain't Ron Yeezy. Like, get out of here. Stop the nonsense. I like they finally added different uniforms. Me too. I like that as well. I like that they added different uniforms, and they try. I get that they try, but they need to do better. They need to revert back from whatever they're thinking, revert back and just think simple, like a fresh mind coming into 2K. What would the player base want? Ease of access. That's priority number one. Everything needs to be like easily accessible. No traveling. If it ain't fun going from point A to point B, there's nothing in between there, we're not doing it. That's how it needs to be. They got to get from point A to point B. It needs to be a quick travel method. If there's nothing happening, unless there's things happening in between point A and point B, then we consider incorporating it. But someone traveling, no, get it out. And that's how they need to do it, in my opinion. I like they finally added different use. Why I've read that. It always feels like 2K devs are people who don't actually play 2K. It does feel like that. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. This is the same issue with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The devs don't care about the consumer base, just finesse everyone's funds. And I kind of feel you on that because I'm not big. I like Warzone, but I never get the actual drops of Call of Duty anymore. I wonder if devs got kids that play the game, and I wonder if they tell their parents the game is trash, right? That's hella interesting. Imagine Little Wayne. Oh, man. Imagine Little Wayne going up to Mike saying, yo, this game is trash. That's funny. I wonder if he calls him Little Wayne. Little Wayne, come here. What do you think about this game? Oh man, I'm in tears, man. I guess that was my own type of joke. I don't know. That was crazy. Uh, we've been talking. We've been talking about boycotting the game for years now. It's never gonna happen. There's always City on one today. Yeah, I'm on one. I'm on one. Um, they're always talking about boycott, but that's never gonna happen. I think the player base will slowly dwindle, and if any competitor out there could get through all the politics and red tape that I don't, we had this talk once before. I don't think you guys really understand how much power 2K has in the gaming industry. If you you think of somebody taking out like Target. What would it take for another company to come and take out Target? You have competitors for sure. But even now you can see it's very difficult for someone to like compete. But I think in regards to 2K and their connection with the NBA, there's a lot of politics on the back end that we're just not privy to. And it doesn't allow developers to invest their time and energy into a new project that could actually collapse midway through. It's too risky. It's high risk for investors too. So if they, it'd be a lot easier to get investors if you say, yeah, we got NBA licensing, so let's create this basketball game. But most investors aren't, although they see the black and white, the numbers and success for 2K, I'm sure they attribute that to their connection and licensing with the NBA. If you tell somebody who doesn't play video games but has a lot of money, let's make the street basketball game, they ain't trying to hear you. Have you seen where you had unlimited boost or Gatorade? It actually went down after every game. 2K. Oh, no, I never seen that, J2Com. It's first time hearing about that. I've already decided this is my last My Career player. I'll get a new 2K for rosters and maybe my team. So, yeah, I'm working in My Career right now. So, that's it's just a chore. And nobody wants to play the game. Nobody wants to put on their PlayStation and say, all right, we're doing chores. I don't think anybody wants to feel like that. It's all right, Slim. It's all right, Slim. Later, when his jump shot not working, he gonna know. I've already decided this is my last. Oh, okay. I feel you, bro. But some creator got contracts with 2K. I think Shakedown is on contract because he never wants to say anything bad about the game when it clearly sucks. I don't think. Listen, sometimes, and I'll address this. I feel you what you're saying, Alex. But there's sometimes where we get a connection with creators, and we forget that creating is some people's livelihood. You get what I mean to say? So just like you wouldn't expect somebody who's working for Target, and if we were making the comparison, let's say like a VP for Target, you wouldn't expect a VP to come out and trash the company, even if they don't feel the company is doing the consumers right. And I think we got to take that into consideration with a lot of creators. They may not. I'm somebody, although I appreciate truly how much like just being able to make content on 2K and connect with you guys is a luxury. I get it that 2K offers us making content on the game and being able to build a community behind it. But I also respect, how someone approaches their own business. And for a lot of creators, especially for someone as large as Shakedown, we got to respect that their brand is a business. Do you get what I'm saying? So if their connection with 2K, and I'm not saying there is a connection between Shakedown and 2K, but if there is a connection there and it's in his brand's best interest to at least not talk poorly publicly about 2K, then let's respect that. Move on to creators or find another creator that's willing or able to talk what they feel is the truth, which is what we do here, which is why I'll never get a logo, which is why me and 2K will never connect. But will they implement? I mean, you got Agent who was talking poorly about 2K and they refused to connect with Agent, but they surely did recognize Agent. Did you unlock the room of requirement? I haven't unlocked the room of requirement yet. I haven't unlocked it yet. I'm interested in it. I've been traveling through the whole castle. What up, Dano? Does the room have a MyCorp because the city doesn't? That's funny, Schlitz. That's funny. What if NBA Players Union told 2K step it up? Facts. Yeah. I'd be wondering about that, how the 2K players or something like that feel about the game. Alex, I completely understand. It was just saying that's why creators don't speak out a lot on 2K because he doesn't want to tarnish his brand. Facts, yeah. Yeah, I get it, Alex. I get exactly what you mean. I was speaking in general terms. But yeah, I get it. You know, it's just sometimes we kind of condemn these creators who are connected with 2K. And it's like, you don't ever see me knock another creator, how they pursue their way. And even if I'm just watching, say, different genres or niches, like I like watching audit videos, police audit videos. So, or First Amendment audit videos, I should say. And if I don't like a particular creator, I just move on. You know what I mean to say? And I never leave comments or anything like that, but I know for sure Shakedown has conversations with 2Ks on improvements. Yeah, facts. He just does it directly and not publicly. Yeah, facts. I fell asleep playing my career, woke up with a DT maker. Let's see where we're at. Did we hit the 100 subscribers on the new channel? 104. Thank you so much, man. I truly, truly appreciate it. I want to keep doing these sub sessions because the goal for me, I don't know what I would hit or what I'm capable of hitting in 30 days, but my goal initially is that 1,000 subscribers. Then I need to get that watch time up in order to meet monetization for the channel. But I want to keep making this happen for, folks but trust and believe I will continue to make content and go live on the second channel. So it's not something I'm asking of you guys without providing as well. I'll definitely create content. So yeah, connect with me on the second channel. I'm so happy that I hit that. You guys make me so happy, man. You guys make me happy, man. I happen love you guys, man. Thank you, man. He won't say nothing. I appreciate y'all, man. Shakedown, yeah. Shout out to Shakedown. He's hella cool. We connect in DMs. It ain't like we're in conversation daily, but connecting with him in the DMs is super dope. He's somebody that I've been watching for the longest time. Always admired the way he's carried himself. Always admired the way he does his content. Always tries to take it to the next level. And he never comes out of character for the most part from what I've seen. Although I haven't caught many live streams, so I'm not sure. Like, you got to branch off to something else because 2K sucks right now. It does kind of suck. I ain't gonna front. How many people we got in here? So I could kind of get a gauge. Let me see how many people we got in here. 117. We got 117 in here. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but 2K is struggling, at least from a content creator's perspective. Hey, thank you, Matt Ming. Appreciate you, Matt. I rock with you, homie. Appreciate everybody who's rocking. If you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. That's the homie. What is his name? Jake something. J1080 or something like that. I forgot. Yeah, that might be our new thing here. And you rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all. He does like J1090. That's what it is. He does like jail stories and stuff like that. And I've watched him grow, man. Salute to J1090 too for the way he's, I think it's Jake 1090. Hopefully I'm not, End of Sentence is his YouTube channel. End of Sentence. If you do end up going over there, tell him I sent ya. But I've watched him grow from zero to everything he has right now. I've seen him since the very beginning, and it's happened in like 2 years for him, something like that, 2 or 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just a beautiful thing. It's so inspirational. It's a beautiful thing to see, watch these YouTubers grow. And it always inspires me, man. Always inspires me to keep going. Yeah, 1090 Jake. There you go. 1090 Jake. It's not Jake 1090. I said it backwards. Jake 1090 is the Spanish version. So the Espanol version, you go to 10 Jake 90, and the English version, you go to 1090 Jake. Yeah, that's what happened. It's the Telemundo version, Jake 1090. 97.9. Mm-hmm. They nerfed the Bills this year. All they care about is money, not as much game quality. And it's hard to say that because, you know, they focus so much on aesthetics that you're thinking like, wow, they're really doing big things. They consolidated the city. They've done a lot of things. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough to say like that they're only focusing on money, but then you see the gameplay mechanics and you see some of the things incorporated with the changes to builds and gameplay that you're like, hold on, you're really trying to dig in my pockets, homie. Ronnie, I saw your Lambo. Why you need more money from me, man? 1090 Jesse. I'm tired of having to learn new jump shots all the time. They keep changing it. Say it again, Chi-Town. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. How do you have consistent weeks of shooting greens out there consistently, and then all of a sudden, one patch update, you come out, the same jump shot doesn't have the same queued up release timing? You're like, hold on, at least tell us what you did, 2K. If you tell us why this may have affected jump shots, simple tweet, simple thing, tell us, hey, this is why your jump shot is messed up. Try this. Isn't that like simple? We made some adjustments here. This may have changed the timing of your jump shots. You may need to put things on early from now on. Isn't that simple? Nah. That 2K doesn't know that when they adjust interior defense, the coding for that done affected your jump shot. It's like, damn. Went to sub to All City too. Notice I wasn't a sub here. Could have sworn I said that. It's all good, Schlitz. I know the vibes. I know how it goes. I appreciate you, Schlitz. Thanks for subscribing to both. I know the vibes already because some of my favorite channels that I watch, I often forget because YouTube does so well with recommending videos that you like to watch. So I just go to my feed and it's always there whether I'm subscribed or not. But I know the vibe. Sometimes you watch content, you just forget to subscribe. I appreciate you though, Slish. Thank man. Matter of fact, I gotta make you a mod because you've been here a minute. Let me see if I can get you a mod. Slish been here. Add it's a standard mod. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're handing out mods for those that been here a minute. I think Williams Nookie's here. I might give them some more time. I see Frank Daniel here a lot, but James Williams is somebody I've been watching. Whether they change, well, we're still talking about some of the changes that need to happen in order to make the game better and make sure that the release for 2K24 is sustainable. What do you think made companies switch from yearly releases to yearly plus microtransactions? 2K makes more money from microtransactions than the actual copy of the game. Thank you for saying that, J Frog, and it's actual facts. Folks don't understand this. We're already 2 years past the point, maybe 2 or 3 years past the point where 2K's microtransactions outweighed the unit sales. It's serious. They're saying that they make more money off of you after you purchase the game. And I think every single player could be like, yeah, that's right. I paid $70 for the game and I paid $100 in VC to build up my player. Yeah, that makes sense. It's sickening. It's sickening. I wonder if sports games cannot survive with the licensing fees, so they need too many little gimmicks. That's definitely something to consider. It's definitely something to consider. without the licensing, at least if the licensing was shared, I think we have a much better gaming experience. I'll tell you that much. Remember when White Mike one came out and said shooting was messed up, but they had already too deep into the development cycle. They couldn't go back. It's insane. Frank, Dan, you say I'll take a mod. I'm watching you though, Frank. I'm watching you. I can't truly recall how long you've been here, but I remember seeing your name consistently each stream showing love. So I got you. I'm watching you. Maybe we'll get you that mod coming soon. I'm gonna be handing out mods to those people that I notice. Slitch, didn't I give you one? Oh yeah, I did. Slitch got one. The changes in my team pack odds 10% for 97 overall. They say flooded the market. Yeah. I can't really talk much to my team. Let's talk about how 50% of our season rewards are from my team. We don't even play that, and they know because Ronnie tracked it. And it's facts, man. Like, who are you trying to finesse? Don't undermine me as a consumer. Stop finessing me, B. Just stop it, B. It's like a kid just consistently trying to go in your pocket and you're like slapping the hand one time. Get out of here. Stop it. And it's so corny. Like the finesse is so corny to me, in my opinion. Maybe because I'm more aware. Maybe you guys don't even notice the finesse. Maybe you guys don't even see you're being finesse. Maybe you didn't grow up in New York City and see all the hustlers trying to sell you a gold chain or a fake pair of Jordans. Maybe you didn't grow up seeing that. So them finessing you is easy work. But I did grow up seeing that. I did grow up with that. So I see it like so lame. Stop trying to finesse me, 2K. I just want to play the game that I already done played for years now and never had to worry about buying boosts. I want to play the game that was fun, that kept me on the game hours on end, where I lost track of time. Now, every time I get on the game, I'm like, what time is it? All right. I got an hour. I got one more game or something like that. Join is exhausting, goofy, silly. The finesse is real. That's why I've been thinking about quitting for years. Yeah, facts. Doesn't make sense how you're going to charge at least 70 for the game, but require over 100 for add-ons. How are they getting away with it is what I'm confused about. How do you consistently get away with it year in, year out? And I'll tell you one thing. If there was anything that was going to challenge 2K's position right now, is connecting to the companies that released the game. And I mean to say connecting with PlayStation, connecting with Switch, connecting with Xbox, and having them look into the business tactics and business ethics that 2K has in game. Not the process of selling the game, but the process in game. How long does it take you to get to 99 overall? And then, is it even possible for someone who grinds their build without getting VC to achieve legend? Because that build will have to be grinded out before competing to achieve legend and meet the legend goals. Trying to boost and stuff on the boulevard, trying to boost and stuff. Do you think there's a need to make a 99? I do not. I do not think there's a need to make a 99 3-point build. It's so erratic. Steals are so erratic where one game you're a GOAT and the next maybe 10 games you're not. I wouldn't go with a 99 steal. I promise you I wouldn't. I will not make another build with 99 steal. It's one of the more disappointing attributes that 2K just flipped around because the 99 steal was so goated before. Why can't 2K have a purchasable DLC for yearly updates and new rosters, similar to how Call of? I feel the same way, Mark. I dropped a video on that probably about 2 years. El Grandioso, All City BET series. What up, Kim, bro? Maybe the All City BET series is we're gonna start a whole new network. I'm trying to think of the name. What would I make it's signed with Telemundo, but All City PET, I don't know, Puerto Rican Entertainment. But yeah, I could see that happening. I'll be the first Puerto Rican to sound off on 2K. Imagine Call of Duty having shooting boosts. I just made a lockdown with 99 Steel. I'm hurt. Yeah, I know the vibes, man. I know the vibes. It ain't like you can't play good defense, but you could play just as good defense with a lower steel, and that steel attribute is extremely taxing on these builds. Extremely taxing. So that's why it's not worth a 99 steel, because of how taxing it is. And what I mean by taxing is because of getting that 99 steel, you're limiting the other attributes that you could, increase. I just like All Pro. It hurts more when you have a 99 steel build. It hurts more when you have a 99 steel build playing against a point guard that's doing everything wrong. This is when you really feel the pain of that 99 steel. They're doing everything wrong, dribbling into your grill. You already know the dribbling animation, so you know where the speed boost is going to be applied. You play the correct side, and there's no learning lesson. There's no repercussions for the point guard, so that way he could learn how to work his build. Instead, you feel goofy, and there's no reward or incentive for you playing proper defense, just like interior defense when you get a block and then you get that slow down land animation. But the offensive player who got blocked just quickly recovers like there's no land animation. They just go and get the rock while you're still recovering, trying to, like if you're not an athlete, mid-air, you done gained 200 pounds. I spend money on VC and everything for my 99 steel. I get it. I get what up, Weezy. I get it. If you guys would like to join as a member here at All City Live TV and get a badge by your name whenever we're doing these live streams or you comment on the videos, just type !join. Also, thank you guys so much for helping us get to 100 subscribers on our second channel. That was super dope of y'all. I mean, really, really appreciate y'all. That helps us create some velocity and hopefully get that channel off the ground sooner than later. I'm creating content on that channel every single day, and I will be going live on that channel. We could talk about anything, 2K or a bunch of other games, which I'll be playing on this second channel. Type !and the number 2 if you want to subscribe to the second channel, or go to youtube.com/@allcity2, and it'll bring up this second channel here. Drop a sub if you can. I'd appreciate it. Super dope stuff. Also, if you guys are looking for players to run with, this is not just advertisement. These are services that we're providing for you guys. Yeah. I'm not just speaking advertisement. We have a great gaming community, 2K player base on Discord. One of the more larger Discord communities for 2K. Safe place, non-toxic for gamers from all walks of life. Join our Discord. Type !Discord in the chat. The link will come up. You could try out for the Lunatics, and what the Lunatics are, you see on screen. You get this badge. If you become a Lunatic, that badge will be by your name, letting everybody know in our Discord community of 25,000 members that you are a verified player in our Discord. This means you went through tryouts and you have good enough IQ. IQ, you know how the struggle it is to run with randoms? This badge will tell everybody you have good enough IQ. You get 5 players with good enough IQ on the court. You're going to have a good enough experience. It's not going to be a frustrating experience. When you make the tryouts and make the Lunatics, you unlock a separate chat of verified players within our Discord. And this allows you guys to connect a chat that only Lunatics can see. If you want to try out, join our Discord. We'll be holding tryouts very soon, if not today. Just be on the lookout for when I send out the message in our Discord. Hogwarts. They should give us options to delete the build and get one of the... I would love an options to delete build. How many people would play My Career Online? Everything related to NBA was removed from the game. I don't know. I despise My Career. I really despise My Career. I don't know how that would be if everything from the NBA. I believe it'll be successful if they just had a rec, a pro-am, and a park. And we just need another developer to create a game very similar to 2K, like 2K did to NBA Live. Take everything from 2K, develop the game, same animations, no NBA license, but full customization for players. Just the same way we got now. We can change our clothes, change our face, do everything, but we only have a rec, we have events, we have Pro-Am, and we have parks. Ease of access. Menu system. I want to go to park. Doop, doop, doop. In the park. Start in your My Court. Where you start is where you can practice. Change your jump shot, get that right. Change your dribble animations, get that right before you go out and play the game. And if you want to get to a particular park, boop, 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 menu, go to park. I got gold, Anchor Batch 6-9, playing the 3 and the 4. 2K should also allow you to respec. I would love to respec. Thank you, Byron Rogers, for considering the second channel. I appreciate that. Nothing NBA really in it right now. TikTok fashion. Let me hoop. Playing my career I actually enjoyed. Just can't play Hall of Fame because the sliders work against user team and make it easier for the. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, I think some people, I could understand why some people enjoy my career. Especially if you're new to 2K, I can understand that. Or even a Drew League. Big facts, J2 Comp. What up, Little Sauce? What's good? On that note, y'all, I'm finna end this particular live stream. If you want to connect with me, I'm often and always, matter of fact, in our Discord, but I'm often in the rec chat. It's a party where you guys can come in and say what up. You'll hear me, I hear you. Join our Discord. Type ! Discord to join. I appreciate you guys so much for helping to build the second channel. It really means a lot to me. I'll catch you guys on that channel. I may be going live tonight. It is only 2 o'clock, so I may consider going live maybe even very soon. Maybe I'll go live on that channel, maybe just pick it up, see what other Harry Potter fans are out there. Wishing you all safe and blessed rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream.